regard to my speech that was delivered in the Council's Award, with specific reference to the terminology that I use, Ketuanan Melayu. Why do I use it? At any time do I use it to incite people to hate anybody? That's all.
Datuk Sri Chua, who was unaccompanied by lawyers, said he regards being picked up by police for such statements as normal. Datuk Sri Chua talked about the concept of Malay supremacy in a seminar last week, but said his remarks were twisted and exploited by some quarters to make it seem as if he was questioning the position of Malay rulers and the rights of Malays. Pakatan Rakyat politicians have weighed in on the sacking of Datuk Zahid Ibrahim from UMNO. DAP Supremo Lim Kit Siang said the party should have been discussing more important matters than Datuk Zahid's presence in opposition events, while PKR advisor Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim called the sacking extreme.
DAP veteran Lim Kit Siang said the decision to sack the former de facto law minister reflects poorly on UMNO leadership. He said they should have been discussing more important matters than Datuk Zahid's presence at a DAP dinner and the PKR Congress last week.
In the country, after 8 months, 9 months of the general election, faced with the economic crisis, with the political crisis, with the nation-building crisis, with the credibility crisis, and the only thing they can worry about is something is very wrong and rotten with the UMNO leadership.
Opposition leader Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim, meanwhile, called Datuk Zahid sacking extreme and said it reflects UMNO's lack of tolerance for differences in opinion within the party. He also called Datuk Zahid an asset to the nation and said it's now up to the former minister to decide if he wants to join PKR or any other opposition parties.
Kita harap Datuk Zahid Ibrahim mengambil ini sebagai satu cabaran dan terjun dalam gelanggang, dan kita dalam Pakatan Rakyat memang alu-alukan pendirian beliau kerana beliau pun meninggalkan kabinet atas prinsip menentang undang-undang yang zalim.
Datuk Zahid has said he will be holding a press conference tomorrow morning.
UMNO President and Prime Minister Datuk Sri Abdullah Ahmad Badawi announced last night after the UMNO Supreme Council meeting that the party was sacking Datuk Zahid. He said the party leadership decided to take such a step after the former de facto law minister was seen at several high-profile opposition events last week. Datuk Sri Abdullah said the sacking would take effect immediately and the former minister would not be given a chance to appeal the decision.
Keputusan yang menunjukkan ada tindakan-tindakan berlaku seperti yang telah pun terbukti apa yang dilakukan oleh Datuk Zahid Ibrahim dengan kehadiran beliau di kalangan pemimpin parti Semakau dan majlis yang diadakan itu, ini dilihat sebagai sesuatu yang menyalahi parti etika parti.
At last night's meeting, UMNO also decided to suspend Petaling Jaya Selatan Division leader Datuk Zahar Hashim for 3 years for having made several public allegations against the party's leadership, notably his open letter on the succession plan between the Prime Minister and his deputy, the Eurocopter deal, and money politics. A floor price of petrol and diesel will be determined by the National Economic Council meeting this December 10th.